Hello, welcome to Ginny's Low Carb Kitchen for Valentine's Day chocolate fudge. Creamy, rich chocolate fudge. What could be better? I'm going to use a heart-shaped cake pan if you have one. And I'm using 2 cans, 7.5 ounces of Nestle table cream, erythritol or xylitol. All the measurements will be in the recipe below. Truvia, and here I have a metal bowl, and I'm just pouring all my sweeteners in there together. And then I'm going to add the table cream, and this is going to make my substitute for sweetened condensed milk, which I've used in many recipes calling for sweetened condensed milk successfully. So this is just 2 cans of table cream and my sweeteners, and this it will be all blended together, and it will be my sweetened condensed milk substitute. So I'm going to whisk that together. Okay, and then I prepared a pan with parchment paper, but you can skip that. It didn't work for me. I was going to turn that out, but it didn't work. So just your pan is fine. And I'm going to chop up 3 squares, 3 ounces of Baker's unsweetened chocolate here in smaller pieces, so it'll be easier to melt. It just saves you a little bit of trouble melting it. So you're going to use 3 squares again. That's 3 ounces unsweetened chocolate. And we have extra virgin coconut oil. And I use some liquid sucralose. I get Splendex. I got this off eBay. It was a pretty good deal. Okay, in your heavy saucepan, you're going to scrape in your sweetened condensed milk substitute here. And I grabbed a spatula so I could get every bit of that goodness out. Here I'm adding all my chocolate. 3 squares. And I'm adding my coconut oil. I had a 1/4 cup of coconut oil there. I'm going to stir this up over medium-high heat. Whoop, forgot to add the sucralose. 8 drops. And you might not need to add any sucralose. It's up to you. Okay, and then I'm just going to stir this and heat it until it comes to a boil. So you want to stir it constantly. Don't walk away from the pan, but watch it closely and stir constantly. Here it's starting to get hot, and you can see all the chocolate's melted, and it's becoming more creamy and smooth, and it's going to get darker and smoother and creamier and thicker. And now it's starting to come to a boil, so I turned it down. I turned my heat down to the lowest setting, and I'm even picking up the pan a little bit here so I make sure I don't burn it. And I'm going to stir that and cook it for 1 more minute, simmering it on low heat, and just stirring it and simmering it for one minute. I still have to add my vanilla, but I want to add that at the end because you don't want to cook out all the flavor. And then you can see it's getting darker, it's getting thicker, it's getting creamier. So add 1 teaspoon, of vanilla extract. Stir that all in really good. And you can see that it's thicker. Now I'm going to pour it into my heart-shaped pan. I was going to see if I could, after this was chilled, I was going to try to turn it upside down and turn it out of the pan, but it's too soft of a fudge for that, and it just didn't work. So I just pour it into my pan here, and then you're going to want to chill it overnight or for several hours. It's a soft fudge, but it's a good, rich, very rich, creamy fudge, and it's wonderful. So there you have it. Valentine's Day fudge for only 145 calories and 1 gram of net carbs per 1/16 serving. Thanks for coming. Happy Valentine's Day from Ginny's Low Carb Kitchen. Hope to see you again.